the yellow bus rider, man. Sean T, the real king of slaps, man. Y'all better act like y'all know who he is, man. Let me give y'all one-on-one on how to ghost ride. Look, the streets know just what this is.
Listen, we here in these Willard and Dibs parts, we know what you put out at 9:45, you better be careful. You better be careful. 831 just texted in. Fab and Dibs, pay-per-view, $49.99. Dial it up. Here we go, because Mistah FAB is ready right now. But first, if you missed yesterday, this is the great Dan Dibley on 95.7 The Game, and what are you doing?
What about Fabby Davis Jr. last night, who you saw in the second or the third row? Mistah FAB, for those of you who partake, he was in a pink getup, if memory serves.
Well, that's a getup. That's different than someone else's team.
But that's still, it's a getup.
Well, no,
you're rocking what makes you feel comfortable.
Okay. This is what led to the conversation, and now I'm just going to boom, bleep, get out the way. Why don't you go ahead and welcome him in. Mistah FAB with us on 95.7 The Game, Willard and Dibs.
Yes,
good morning.
Friend of the station, friend of the program, question mark. Mistah FAB, what are we rocking tonight? Are we going to get into the giveaway T-shirt tonight?
Most definitely not. We are not doing that, Dibs. We are promoting a brand. We are going out and being fans. We are going out and having fun, and we're bringing some excitement and color to the arena. Also, it's the front row. It's the first row behind the scorer's table, so it's not the second or third. And we've been there for 14 years prior to being in San Francisco, and we have to represent what we represent, man. We represent an era of basketball, an era of a community of being a great fan and somebody that's been an avid Warriors fan before, the bandwagoners. And so I think I have earned the right to go out and wear my own brand on a national scene.
You absolutely have, and I apologize for the denigration sensation of putting you in the second or third row.
That's $1.
You know, when
it's actually $5.
When you're up in the upper tank like I am, it's hard to really zero in row to row. But Fabby, you understand, and I call you Fabby because I feel like we're friends because I actually know Bonte a little bit. But the whole thing about like the spirit and the camaraderie that we had at Oracle when everybody used to wear the shirt, do you think that we've kind of lost that in the transition to Chase?
I think right now transitioning into getting some of the fans familiar with what playoff basketball is, what the intensity is, what the camaraderie is, and the unity. It's something that they're transitioning into. And we're all familiar with the tech world, and a lot of the fans that are coming to Chase Center are not really real big basketball fans. It's more so about closing corporate deals and having meetings and using the tickets as leverage to seal deals. And we understand that, but I think now more so understanding that after hearing the feedback and some of the things from the community of fans that have been very supportive, they're realizing that they have to get into it a little more. The other night, Game 1 kind of gave me an Oracle feel towards it, man. The energy was rocking and it was riled up, and I think Game 2, we should look for more excitement, and I think more shirts will be worn. I'll do a favor and wave the shirt. Let's do that.
Hey, I like that. Mistah FAB, I'm so honored that you're that you're on with us today, that you're listening yesterday. But I just think, I feel like Dibs has tried to steer the conversation in a different direction. I'd like to hear more about how offended you were by his statement yesterday.
So we're listening, and a friend of mine, my boy Dizzy, calls me. He's like, "Bro, Dibs on there hit you on the what you doing section." I said, "What?" So I tune in. I say, "Man, Dibs, I'm listening." I call Bonte. I say, "Listen, I need to get on with my guy, man. I got to talk about it. We got to let him know what are we doing. I shouldn't be the target of this. I've earned my right to go out. You don't see Spike Lee wearing the Knicks jersey, the shirts that they give. He's normally have on a Knicks jersey, or he's doing something, that represents. That's Spike Lee. I think he's just exempt from the rule. And I know no one's above reproach, but we've earned it, man. We've earned it. I mean, for the days that I sat in the nosebleeds watching Bimbo Coles, I could at least have the freedom to wear what I want to wear.
That is a statement from the days I was in the nosebleeds watching Bimbo Coles.
I mean, you had me at Bimbo Coles, Fabby. And
oh, my gosh.
The only reason why I noticed is, well, for one thing, I'm a fan of yours. And the other thing is you were rocking the serious pink getup, which I thought was it was quite a flex. And, you know, as the camera pans, as the ball goes down from one end to the other, and you get a little bit of that crowd flair, you stood out, not like a sore thumb, but like a bright thumb, Fabby.
Not even to switch it to a serious note, but my mom was a super huge Warriors fan, and my mom died from cancer. And I said, I wanted to go out and have a representation of that, So the game plan was, as just a representative, man. This is what I'm going to go out, and I'm going to bring my mother with me. Although she's with me everywhere I go, no matter what I have on. But that was the significance of why I was wearing pink, and what was the significance of wearing pink that day. It was like, okay, this is me and Mom's, and I'm going to carry her with me. And even though it's not Breast Cancer Awareness Month, there are many people that have succumbed to the vicious a disease of cancer, and I just wanted to represent that. So that was a serious, to switch it a little bit to talk about what was the significance of me wearing pink at a Warriors game. That's what it was.
I'm glad you said that, and thank you for sharing that, because I lost my mom to lung cancer, and I've told the story before. It was Christmas, and the Warriors were playing the Cavs about 5 years ago, and we were talking to the lady about hospice, because my mom was heading for hospice, and we're in the waiting room talking to the hospice lady, and I'm watching, Draymond Green. We had it on mute, and Draymond is arguing with the ref, and there's a flagrant, and they're going to the scorer's table, and my ex-wife is looking at me like, you idiot, your mom's about to go into hospice, and all you can do is concentrate on this Warrior game. But that's what my mom would have wanted. So thank you, Fabby, for sharing the reason why you wore that pink.
Most definitely, man. It's all love, man. Got to go out tonight, man, and go. I want those guys to go play with the same intensity and be aware for the adjustments, man. But I'm anxious to see it tonight, and I don't really know what I'm going to wear tonight, but I'm going to have something on.
Well, wait, I was actually going to ask you this. This is a very, very surprising answer to me, that you, at this hour, 9:40 in the morning, and we know the game starts early and people need to leave, like now, you're telling me you don't know what you're rocking tonight yet?
I don't know what I'm wearing right now, man. I'm looking in the closet. We got some new drip that just came in from the Dope Era. But it's going to be Dope Era something, man, representing the brand. We want to send a big shout-out to everybody that's been supporting the brand. And as we continue to go into the summer, the new fall collection is going out, and this is big advertising. So I have to have something that's going to say Dope Era across the chest. Nice.
Is there a color scheme, though, too? I mean, you just obviously detailed what was on your mind for Game 1. Is there a color that you're looking to rock tonight?
I don't know. Listen, I might stick into color code tonight. It might be blue and yellow something. I got to see.
Okay.
Something to see, man. I'll let you guys know. Matter of fact, I'll surprise you guys, and we'll talk about it.
Yeah, I appreciate that, and we'll look forward to it. And whatever you do decide to wear come Monday, apparently I will be talking about it, because that's all I fixate on, Fabby. What's your pregame ritual? I know you're there far before tip time because you are a real one. You're a good fan, but what's kind of your lead up between now and the tip at 6 o'clock tonight?
Well, today is a busy day. Big shout out to my daughter. She's graduating her promotion from 8th grade, going into high school.
Hey.
Libby is going into high school. I'm so proud of her. Today is her graduation, so we're going to go to the graduation. Although it's done remotely, it's like a drive-through graduation. So going to go pick her up, do that. She wants to go shopping. I asked her what does she want for her graduation. She said money, so I guess that's where I'm stuck at. So we're going to go do that, go to dinner, and then we're going to go to the city. I'm trying to get her to get her to go to the game with me tonight. I don't know if she's kind of grown out of it. So that's going to be the lead up. Hopefully we get there on time and I can enjoy a victory tonight. That would be an amazing thing. Then there's an after party at my club tonight at Club Desi, which is named after my mother, 1759 Broadway, shameless plug. But we're having a Warriors after party tonight at the club downtown Oakland tonight, and so it should be dope.
Hey, our show is nothing if it's not also shameless. So you're allowed to throw that out whenever you want. Okay, the big quote was me and Dibs are going to rumble. I got you 10-8 in round 1. I'm hoping it's only round 1, Mr. Fab. I'm hoping maybe after every Warriors playoff victory, you can come put the smack down on Dan Dibley.
Man, so nothing but love, man. Like we say, always a friend of the program. Look forward to seeing you guys and hearing you guys. It's pure entertainment, man. And shout out to all the 95.7 listeners that have been tuned in, from, my girl Rachel to so many different people that listen and tune in every night, man. Support the local bars. Go support the local bars. For those that can't go to the game, have a drink, watch the Warriors. Let's go, Dubs.
I appreciate it, Mr. Fab. And when I roll through tonight, the after party on Broadway, do me a favor. Peel back the velvet rope for your boy. Let your boy in. Come on, Fabby.
It's all love.
Congrats for your daughter, and have a great day and a great night, Mr. Fab. Thank you.
All right, brothers.
All right, there he goes.
Easy.
There he goes. All right, you feel better?
Well, I do if he peels back the velvet rope. I have a feeling that, you wait in that line, right when you get to the front, it's like you show your ID. Oh, no, it's not so fast. Not so fast.
Yeah.
And he goes to the earpiece and the bouncer, this just in, gone.
I tell you, what would be really real is if he gets his people to wait for you at the door and you try to get in and they're about to pull back the velvet rope and they're like, oh, so sorry, you're not wearing your yellow T-shirt.
Exactly.
So you're not allowed in.
Exactly.
I'm so sorry.